Hey folks, this is Billy DKY, the truth seeker who simplifies and demystifies. This is Conspiracy Theory with Jesse Ventura, HAARP or HAARP commentary. Okay, let's start out with some preliminary wisdom. Believe those who bring you peace, not those who keep you scared or paranoid. And notice what I do in these videos. I bring peace back to your mind. I don't keep y'all, oh my God, the government's trying to kill me. And second of all, when you're watching these videos by Jesse, you need to pay attention to the little details. They really tell you what's really going on, not the big story that he's trying to pump out. So, okay. First point. If this project is that powerful, then Jesse would not be able to fly anywhere near it. If it was, it'd be like Area 51. You couldn't get within 100 miles of it or, with any distance at all without having somebody confront you. If it's the next big thing as a nuclear weapon would be. You'd be confronted any time you got even close to it. So, that to me debunks most of it right there. He looked like he could have flew over if he wanted to. Second of all, when he got close to it, there wasn't much of a fence there. It didn't even have Constantine wire on it. It looks like a bunch of teenagers goofing off could probably get in there and, do whatever they wanted, it looked like to me. And the guy that came out and addressed him didn't have any kind of weapon that I could see, so... Plus, they have an open house every 2 years. Yeah, boy, it's a conspiracy, all right. Yeah, they're letting you in because they want to trick you. Come on, man. And, we talk about seeing 2 gates. I didn't see no 2 gates. And here's a point. He's talking about the gate and stuff. You would want, if it was a powerful research instrument that, could kill somebody like they talked about it, fried some guy, then obviously you want to keep wild animals from just strolling through it and messing up your science experiments plus this and that. Don't get me wrong, I ain't saying it doesn't have some government purpose in it and maybe used for some military purpose down the road, but it ain't that big a deal because you wouldn't have Gomer Pyle walking there. Yeah, I used to snowplow and I just walk and do there, no problem. Then they put the fence up. Well, hell yeah, they need to put a fence up. Keep your crazy ass just walking around doing whatever you want anytime you want. Yeah, that's top secret stuff there. And again, pay attention to the little details. They tell you everything, really. Don't listen to the hype. Hype is typically never right. The reason the locals didn't want to talk to anybody because most of them work there. And their job, their livelihood is invested in that place. And, if they go running it down, starting conspiracy theories, it might lose their livelihood. And second of all, if you come around asking questions about HAARP and you're not Jesse Ventura, they're probably going to think you're a Soviet spy or something. So, they're going to clam up. So, let me see what else. This is total debunked in my opinion. Just from the small details, it tells everything. Okay, another little bit of wisdom. You never don't develop a weapon because it's too dangerous. That is exactly why you develop a weapon, because it is dangerous. You develop it so your enemy can't use it against you. I'm not saying you wouldn't use it against your enemy, but you always develop it if it's dangerous. That's the reason to develop it, not a reason to stop. Next point. What is used for good will eventually be used for evil, and vice versa. Something's being used for evil, it'll eventually be used for good. Again, I've said this over and over again. Get rid of the paradigm of the good-evil. There's a harmony between good and evil that can never be broken. It never will be broken. Can't be broken. If you go out setting to do good, you'll create evil in a harmonious proportion. Likewise, if you go out doing evil, you'll start doing something good in a harmonious proportion. It always evens itself out. Have you ever seen mobsters? They go around, they've killed a lot of people, got a lot of money, then they go do something good for the neighborhood. There's a harmony. It's always there. It's always that way. Nuclear weapon was developed for war, and now it's been used for electricity. You see how it's evil, good, it's always, if you look, you'll see it everywhere. There's no violation of that rule. Nothing is completely used for evil. Nothing used explicitly only for good. Okay, next point. The weather is very unpredictable and massive. I don't even watch the weather because I know they don't have a damn clue what's going to happen tomorrow. They have a slight clue, 50% chance of knowing what's going to happen tomorrow. 2 days, they don't have a clue, really. It snaps down to almost zero. So, changing the weather out in some place across the world, do you know how much energy it would take to actually affect the weather? It is massive. Mother Nature has powers are phenomenal. If we had the power to stop it, we'd stop that damn hurricane that hit Katrina, hitting that area. So, I don't know, man. I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it at all. Again, if it's that powerful weapon, we'd have more security up there. I think it'd be very hard to control the weather with any certainty at all. So anyway, the satellite damage, I could buy that. Damaging your enemy satellites and stuff like that, that to me sounds like a real possibility. The mind control thing is probably just keeping fools looking in the wrong direction like they do out in Area 51, keeping on aliens, and that way that people don't ever see what's really going on. Some other experiments like the stealth bomber and stuff like that. When Jesse did that thing, I'm sitting there going, oh that's really cool. You can hear it in your mind just by putting those probes on it. Well, guess what? If that really did work, and I ain't saying it doesn't, if it did really work, guess what that would be? That'd be one hell of a hearing aid. You wouldn't even need ears to hear. I mean, to me, you just have that on people, man. People don't have ears. They wasn't born with ears and can't hear. It's like a perfect hearing aid to me. If you really can tune it to the mind that good, then why can't you tune it for vision? You know what I'm saying? Then you could be a see. I mean, I'm sure Helen Keller would have loved this thing. Put a couple of those probes on her, had some kind of adapter, fake ears, and she'd have loved it. So, I mean, I don't know, man. If that technology really worked that way, then I don't see why it's not used in hearing aids, because I think it'd be amazing. Okay. That said, one of the first guys they were talking to, the guy that's stuttering and talking about the military, the military first bought it. Anytime somebody's swallowing like that, they're lying. They're having a tough time with what's going on. So I don't know why he's lying. Nobody ever wants to talk about the military, and they ain't ever going to give you no big mysteries about the military while they're still working with it. So, I mean, obviously he's in a tough situation trying to explain it, blah, 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 but I don't see that proves anything. I think anybody almost would be that way. Plus, anyway, this thing had too many purposes. It's mind control, it's weather control, it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that. I mean, dude, it's not really, that typically means you're clueless on what its real purpose is. It's just like you're grasping at straws on what its true purpose is. I'll be honest with you, after what I've seen, oh yeah, one other thing, the cloud experiment. I didn't see no massive cloud change in that tube. I mean, there might have been some. I didn't see it. So I thought that was a little crazy. I wouldn't even put that in the video, really. But anyway. Okay. Basically, I think it's mostly research, what they're using this thing for, whatever it is. And it might have some military purpose, research. They don't fit the evidence. All the little miscellaneous things on the side does not fit a true conspiracy, something really going on. This ain't like 9/11. We got tons of video. This is a different ballgame altogether. I'm not prone to conspiracies unless I see something that makes me think it. Anyway, again, I don't think there's nothing to it, really. I mean, again, you wouldn't get that close to it if it's real. Okay. Next Wednesday, or this coming Wednesday or tomorrow, there'll be an episode at 9 p.m., I think, Central Time, on True TV. And it's going to be talking about 2012, which I've already got a video out on 2012. Not Jesse Ventura, but just 2012. I'll put a pop-up bubble there. You can go click on it if you want to watch it beforehand. And I will be doing an episode on the Wednesday edition of Conspiracy Theories with Jesse Ventura. And also, I'm going to start a playlist on doing commentary on all of Jesse's conspiracy theory video or episodes. So if you want to click that playlist, which it'll just pop up, you can click on it and go to the playlist and watch all of them if you want. But folks, don't. Again, I'm going to go back to the preliminary wisdom. Leave you with that. Believe those who bring you peace, not those who keep you scared and paranoid. And a lot of reasons why we like to be scared and paranoid. It's like watching a scary movie. We almost want that little mystery. We want it. Don't get caught up in the delusion. Just stay in reality. Unless you want to stay caught up in it. Do what you want to do. But if you want to be free from it, here's your opportunity to be free from it. Until next time, later, folks.